President Donald Trump says U.S. forces have safely rescued the second F-15 crew member of a two-seat fighter jet that went down over Iran on Friday. The president posted on Truth Social late last night that the airman did sustain injuries but is expected to recover. He also says the crew member is a highly respected colonel. The plane's pilot was found shortly after the crash, and President Trump says dozens of aircrafts were part of that rescue operation. All Department of Homeland Security employees will now be getting paid as the partial government that shutdown continues to drag on. This weekend, President Trump signed a memo directing the department to pay all of its employees. That memo authorizes paychecks for more than 35,000 workers at agencies, including those at FEMA and the Coast Guard. Trump did sign a similar memo last week directing DHS to pay TSA workers as passengers were facing significant delays at airports across the country. This weekend, an urgent search continues for a 72-year-old woman who police say hasn't been seen since mid-March in downtown Winona. From 9 to 5 yesterday, the Winona County Sheriff's Office did search the Mississippi River for Patricia Swenningson. She's described as 5'6" and weighing 110 pounds. Yesterday's search also follows a week-long effort by several area law enforcement agencies in and around the Mississippi River. So far, police say they have found nothing significant. Anyone with information is asked to call Winona Police. This morning, many questions are still looming over the future of one of the state's largest hospitals, the Hennepin County Medical Center. HCMC's co-administrator, one of the two people who was hired in January to help the hospital navigate a massive financial crisis, abruptly resigned this week. In an email, Dr. J. Kevin Croston quit his role on Wednesday, in part accusing the hospital board of micromanaging. HCMC is facing a $200 million deficit. The hospital's board is pushing the legislature to raise the Hennepin County sales tax created to build Target Field by 1% to help fund the hospital. Here's part of our exclusive interview with Dr. Croston.
There is nobody that runs a health system or is on a board for a health system that doesn't have to make really hard calls. And you're not going to always agree on everything. And I don't have any one specific thing that I didn't agree with anybody on. I didn't think I had the opportunity to make the changes that I was hoping to make any longer. So it was time for me to go.
Croston says he supports the sales tax, which would raise an estimated $320 million, but also says it's only a short-term solution. A busy Easter Sunday continues at the Vatican. Within the last few hours, Pope Leo presiding over his first Easter Mass as pontiff and delivering a blessing to the thousands who gathered.
Ne Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Now, it is just after 3 in the afternoon in Vatican City right now. Worshippers are still gathering in St. Peter's Square as Catholics around the world celebrate.